Alright, so this is just a bit of follow-up work on the DR350 that we put the shift drum and the Weisco piston in. And you may have noticed in the last video about this bike that it was kind of hard to start. Like the starter was having trouble pushing the piston past the compression stroke. So I just want to check. I got it at the top dead center right now. I don't know if you can see the timing mark. And I just want to go around a couple of revolutions and make sure that the compression release is doing something to the rocker arm. And if it is, I'm going to set the valves, see if it is any easier to turn over. And if it doesn't move when it hits the decompression lever, we got a bigger problem. So I just got a breaker bar and the crank nut. Just going to spin it over. So that's the exhaust stroke. And you see that little bit of movement? So my little decompression lever that's built into the camshaft on this one, it's automatic, is doing something. So we probably have some excessive valve clearance and maybe it's not fully decompressing. So I will set the valves and bring you back when hopefully it turns over on its own. Alright, so I reset both valves. They had settled a little loose. So let's turn the key on, hit the switch, see if it turns over any easier. That's better. Alright, so with that sorted, the next thing I want to do is change the idle jet in the carb. It had a 135 or 140, it had a 140 main and a 37.5 idle jet before all this work. And before I did the work, while I was doing it, I went to the local bike shop and I got the next size up main jet, I think 142.5, but they were unable to get idle jets for the TM33 anytime soon. They're like 6 weeks out, which usually means 8 weeks around here. So I figured I'd try it, and it's too lean on the idle circuit. So I ordered idle jets from what's that place called? Fortnine. Pack of 4. So we are going to throw one of those in and see if it idles any better. Alright, so here's my 37.5 that was in there. Here's my 42.5 that was in there. And I just kind of did this a lazy way. I just kind of loosened this clamp and this clamp. And I removed, well, I didn't remove, but I moved the brake master, or the brake reservoir out of the way. And I tilted the carb back, just because screwing around with these boots is a pain in the butt. And you can see, just spun this little shield out of the way, and then I can unscrew the idle jet that goes in that hole there. And this is a 142.5 main. And so far that runs pretty good. It's just hasn't had an idle circuit yet. Hopefully that gets fixed. So as you just saw, I got it tuned. This carb does have the extended fuel screw. I started at about a turn, and I ended up at about a turn and 3/4, turn and a half, turn and 3/4-ish. And I got it to idle pretty good. It didn't die, so that's always a plus. It's better than it did before. Starts easy now, so it was a successful day today. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.